Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Washington State Cougars offense will take the field first. Guys, every now and then you can take the emotion of rivalries for granted, but last year when the Huskies and Cougars got together, that was as dramatic as anything you could think of. A cathartic win for the Cougs, who sent UW off with an L.
This is a tremendous rivalry, the Apple Cup, and it looks a little bit different now that they're no longer conference opponents, but that doesn't mean they don't like each other any less, David. These two teams go at it. The fan bases dislike each other enormously, and we're expecting a great one.
Well, and you always love it with the bragging rights, right? In the state of Washington, whoever wins this football game, you get to talk. Last year, Rogers puts up a bunch of numbers, but it wasn't enough. Washington State got the dub. Big game, big matchup.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got him downfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. That's caught. It's Evans. He's loose. There he goes. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert 3rd down, not only do you convert 3rd and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line. 1st and goal. Wow.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Williams looking for a man. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. He wants to change this route. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Washington! Stealing a score on special teams. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Give to the back. It's a running room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Fires left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy that with conference realignment, they were able to keep this game on the schedule because it is always fun to watch.
It is fun, and it's for the Apple Cup, and here's the cool thing. These teams, they're not in the same conference anymore. They used to be for years, but this rivalry still lives because it still matters to the Washington and Washington State fans.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Williams will pass. Going for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of...
There he goes! And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets out.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy.
He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Washington. A great catch and run for 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Makes the catch. It's Ellison. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They booted away on 4th down. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Williams looking for a man, bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Crosses the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Williams will pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Catch in the middle, it's Boston. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Yeah, just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got a man. It's Evans. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The hand to the running back.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Williams looking for a man. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long.
42, Spider.
Off the RPO, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Creates a little space. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Cougars. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, we're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback making checks. Williams will pass. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Huskies and Cougars. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. I'm less of a citrus guy, fellas, more of a Honeycrisp fan. We'll see which team comes out on top in the Apple Cup.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's going to bring it out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Not much running room there. to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Sends it back in motion. Williams looking for a man. Going for the big play. Snags it on the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Huskies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Unloads quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Defense in press coverage. They'll give it to Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Washington State will have to boot it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Evans.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
He leaves it with his back. Shows him the stiff arm. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Boston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to move the pocket, get the quarterback on the move, throwing to the sideline, just couldn't make the catch inbounds.
That's their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. He's got him still on his feet. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ellison. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield. It's Meredith. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give on the counter. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wide receiver going in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, you want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Lets it fly. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Washington right back to the line. Williams will pass. Looking for the goal line. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Huskies! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Old Dominion is going to enjoy the trip back to Norfolk after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Ballard Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Working on the right. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Washington State has it all working right now.
Here we go, here we go.
to the air on first down. Oh, he's got a chance. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Snagged out of the air. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of it.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
The defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a 1st down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
He makes a catch. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Might be looking to run. The throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Turning it on. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. It's a seam wide open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
Got a man, it's Washington. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Williams looking for a man. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list, making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll start this drive firing. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those.
Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Give to the running back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Meredith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Turning on the Jets. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Quick completion on the out route. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Timeout call by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Williams will pass. Makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
To the air on second down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Working that left side. And that is how we will wrap this one up. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.